Hi everyone, I'm Christy Farmer from Dr. Langston's Anatomy and Physiology 141 class, and today to help you with your virtual study guide, I'm going to talk about the limbic system. If you recall, the limbic system we discussed in chapter 12 when we were talking about the anatomy of the brain. Just to jog your memory, I drew a little picture here of the brain, and as you can see, located in the middle in the red is the limbic system. The best way to identify this is that you can find it in between the brainstem and the cerebrum. Two important definitions I thought you should know when we're talking about the limbic system is the hippocampus and the amygdala. If you don't know these definitions off the top of your head, that's okay. The hippocampus has to do with our long-term memory. I like to think that as when you're being hypnotized and they bring back memory from your past. That's a good way to remember hippocampus. And then the amygdala has to do with fear and other strong emotions. Emotions are important for giving meaning to income, sensory input. And who doesn't understand emotions? That's the cool thing about the limbic system is we're actually knowing in detail where our emotions come from, and we can all relate to emotions. And what we're going to discuss today is the function of the limbic system. So if you guessed it, considering my two definitions I gave you, we also call the limbic system the emotional brain because it's kind of where our emotions come from. You can associate this with our pleasures, our pains, our rage, also our smell memories. If you smell something really pleasant but you didn't get what it was called, or it may be a field back home in your hometown and then you smell it again and these memories rush back to you, that's going to be your limbic system. It also deals with strong emotions and how strong emotions help us remember things that we might forget. So the limbic system deals with memories such as when I was 17, my mother passed away, and that's something I'll remember for the rest of my life. It's an emotion I'll carry with me probably until the day I die, but maybe when I failed a test last semester, I was emotional and I was upset about it within that moment, but then I got over it and it's over and I'll probably never remember it again as the time goes on. So when you're thinking of the limbic system, you really just want to think emotion, emotion, emotion. And that's pretty much the functions summed up easily for you. If you wanted more detail, you could always go back into chapter 12 in your book, but the best way to look at it is hippocampus, hypnotized, long-term memory. Amygdala would be fear and other strong emotions. And then emotional brain. I hope this kind of helped you with your virtual study guide and going through your studying for finals. I wish everyone the best of luck, and thank you for listening.